Decisions carry a great weight in games. Some games, like Stanley's Parable and Telltale games, are even centered around it. This begs the question, what influences decisions? Making a decision by yourself is one thing, but cooperative decisions are an entirely different beast. This is especially true in horror games, where your decisions can have lethal consequences. In the board game Betrayal on the House on the Hill, player choices become increasingly important throughout the game. Furthermore, in horror games, light heavily influences decisions. Do you take the lit path or not? Is the light safe or not? This led us to the following problem formulation. How does different qualities of light affect decision making when playing cooperatively in a horror setting? With this in mind, we set out to develop a game centered around these themes in partnership with AirConsole, a web platform for games. Unity was used as the game engine to develop in because of its ease of use and AirConsole integration. Since the game had the important criteria of replayability and ease of use from AirConsole, comprehensive playtesting was done after the initial idea was developed, ensuring a balanced and fun game. Meaning, if it wasn't fun for us, it probably wouldn't be fun for anyone else. After playtesting was done, development started, utilizing a package strategy. First, the game's core was developed with an open interface, allowing anyone to develop a character, environment, and so on. As development proceeded, packages were developed and inserted into the core. When the game was in a testable state, programming for logging data was implemented so that data collection could be done automatically through playing. To better understand how players reacted to light, certain paths of light were added to the map. With all this in place, the evaluation could start and the data could be collected and used to investigate the problem formulation. We investigated if players used the light paths when they had such a choice, looking at all the data logged over time. The game was tested on 24 participants, divided in gender and randomized. They were divided into groups of 4. Each group tested the 3 versions of the game. A map where the light paths would have the same brightness but be differently colored from the rest of the map. A version where the paths would have different brightness from the rest of the map. And finally, a control where light paths didn't exist. Using this data, a control versus treatment test was performed and analyzed. The analysis showed that many more samples were needed, as the confidence percentage were only 70%. This means that we could not see any clear change in behavior in decisions regarding light paths. The data suggests that the users are more likely to go on a path if it has brightness than if it has color, but the difference is very small. In conclusion, to show any significant results, a bigger sample size is needed, since the null hypothesis could not be rejected. Additionally, strategy games as a medium might not be the best platform for testing this type of problem. Light is very important in horror games, and decisions could be influenced by light and the use of it. Our game and research can hopefully spark an interest in the research of decisions in relation to light and cooperative gaming in the horror genre.